Hi Mom, and welcome back to this video. How are you doing today? You doing good? You doing great? You doing wonderful? It is Thanksgiving today. It's not going to be Thanksgiving when you see this, but it is Thanksgiving currently now today. And I have already stuffed my face, eaten several brownies, and now I am at home filming this video. So we're gonna be doing, I think this is my 4th installment of new releases, where I just come on here. I don't really do it weekly or monthly or bi-weekly. I kind of just do it when I feel like it, but depending on how these videos do, I might come up with like a schedule, maybe like every 2 weeks or every month, or I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm just gonna be talking about some new stuff that has come out in makeup. We are going to be talking about new makeup releases. So we're going to go on Trend Mood and Dupe That and Indie Makeup Spotlight and talk about new makeup releases. And since Black Friday is tomorrow, a lot of stuff is going to be released, but I don't know how many Black Friday exclusive things I'm going to talk about because they'll probably be gone by the time you watch this video. So we're just going to roll with it. I've got my husband's phone, and normally I am drinking an adult libation during these videos, but I don't have anything in my house right now, so just me, and that's why I'm obnoxiously waving my hands around like, hello, hi, how are you? So let's go through it. Let's talk about a foundation. We're going to talk about available now online on QVC. Do people still shop on QVC? It's here, the new Stay Naked Hydramaniac Tinted Glow by Urban Decay. A long-wearing tinted glow hydrator with kombucha. Pop up a picture of Kombucha Dave. Kombucha or Brittany Broski with kombucha and marula oil, medium coverage, and has a fresh looking glow. The weightless dewy formula hits you with hydration of a tinted moisturizer plus the long lasting medium coverage. Apply with your fingers and blend outwards from the center on your face and build desired coverage. $29 in 12 shades. Okay, so I'm not over the kombucha thing. Kombucha? Fermented liquid is in this foundation apparently. I'm not really in the more expensive foundation market right now. I'm pretty happy with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, but this does sound like my kind of foundation. I do be liking a medium coverage, and I do like something that's a little bit more dewy and natural. So this is something that I would, if given the opportunity, probably try, but I'm not like hyped about it. And it only has like 12 shades, which for a tinted moisturizer, they're saying it is a tinted moisturizer, but it's not a tinted moisturizer. Which like for a tinted moisturizer is okay because they have less coverage, so the shade needs to be less exact. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get as excited about like complexion products as I do about other forms of makeup. So that's that. Okay, let's talk about this. This is a new palette from ColourPop, and it's the Fade into Hue palette. Standard price $34. It will be on sale for $23.80, but it'll probably be $34 by the time you're seeing this if it's not sold out. And it comes with a Color Me Obsessed liner roll, $26.60. Standard price $38. So this is a rainbow palette, and I know that that's generic, but I'm into it. I am usually into a rainbow palette, but especially one that makes sense to me, and this is just like a standard rainbow layout. We've got red and pink, we've got orange, we've got yellow, we've got green, we've got blue, we've got purple. So that makes sense to me, and I like it. Do I need it? No. Did I buy a bunch of makeup for Black Friday? Yes. Do I have money to get more? No. So I will not be getting this, at least not at this time, but I'd be interested to try it. And I may ask for that liner roll thing for Christmas from my husband, because I just tried my first ColourPop liner. You see the yellow liner and the waterline? Yes, ma'am. I'd never tried it before. It's really good. It stays on. So I would like more colors, and this is a nice array of colors. So I may be asking for that for Christmas. All right, let's give them something to talk about. All right, available now. This is Morphe Brushes X Lisa Frank. I guess Lisa Frank has been in some sort of controversy. I don't know what that controversy is. Maybe I will educate myself after this video. It just seems so strange to me that we live in a timeline where Lisa Frank of all things is in a controversy. If Lisa Frank is canceled, I'm done. I'm done with this timeline. I am gonna yeet myself off the astral plane. I'm done. Was I tempted by this? Yes, I was, because the nostalgia is real. I was definitely a Lisa Frank little girl. I'm still that little girl who loves rainbows and unicorns and bright, obnoxious things. Saw my neighbor walking her dog. Oh shit, they're looking at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me in your red cutoff t-shirt. I will not stand for it. I gotta wake this phone back up again. I'm a hot ass mess. But anyway, I was tempted by this and would get it given the opportunity, probably. But if I'm really honest by looking at it, the palette is their 35B palette, which is a palette they've already come out with, and it's a pretty standard rainbow palette, and I'm not as inspired by this particular rainbow as I am by like the ColourPop rainbow. I don't know why. That maybe seems like kind of hypocritical, but I'm just not. The brushes are cute, but they look kind of cheap. I do like the brush bag. I do like that. It reminds me of like their pencil cases that I had as a kid, so I do like that. The little goblin part of my brain really wants this, but the more rational part of my brain says, no, you don't need it. That's how I feel about the Morphe Lisa Frank collection. It is $30, and there's 3 collectible covers of the eyeshadow palette too. I believe there's unicorns, a cheetah, and one more, but I don't know it. Oh, aliens. I think it's aliens. The brush and sponge set. The brush and sponge set and case, I forgot they were sponges, $19. And the brush set with bag is $32. I feel like that's too much for those brushes. I feel like that's too much for those brushes, but I digress. Okay, I want to talk about this. Trixie, girl. This is probably going to be sold out by the time that this video goes up, but I want to talk about it anyway. Trixie Cosmetics by my girl Trixie Mattel. We all know we've been new her on this channel. She revealed her holiday 2020 collection, which is the Mod About You blush palette, $28. The Rocket Girl sprinkles, $10, and Fizz sparklers, $10, and a Mod About You beanie. I love every inch of this. I love that it's an orange blush palette. I love the packaging. I love the packaging of her first blush palette too. Gorgeous. I like the orange sprinkles. I love that beanie. I would get immense use out of that beanie. Trixie is just one of those things. Trixie Cosmetics is one of those things I just haven't bit the bullet. Is that the phrase? This seems wrong. I just haven't gone for it yet. But I do love this. I probably would get a little bit more use out of this than the other one because I'm more of a peach blush ass bitch. Yeah, I love this. I think this is cute, adorable. I'm very into it. Next, okay, I'm gonna talk about this because I bought it. The ColourPop State of Play Holiday 2020 collection. This is their State of Play vault that has 6 eyeshadow palettes, and I bought this. I bought it when it launched. I bought it because I don't have any of the monochromatic palettes except for like the Baby Yoda, but I don't have any of the like original line, and this is like the pastel ones, and I really wanted to try these, and they were on such a good deal, and they had 2 new palettes in the vault, so the pink one and the blue one, so I decided to go for it. So that should be in a few days. How much did I pay for this? I don't want to talk about it. It is cute and I'm really into it and I'm happy I bought it. So I have 6 palettes coming to me. Let's go to Indie Makeup Spotlight. So more palettes. The Muse Beauty brand, Muse Beauty, came out with the Van Gogh palette. It's available for $28. And Amy Loves Makeup from Indie Makeup Spotlight has an affiliate code, Amy Loves, for money off. So this is pretty, and I've heard really good things about Muse Beauty. I would say this color story speaks to me a little bit more than the Impressionism palette did. It's a little bit more jewel toned. It's got that grungy green. I like that color Sunflower. It reminds me a little bit of the At Forest Sight Raw Beauty Christie collection that I have a video up on. It does remind me a little bit of that, but it's not a dupe. It just has similar colors, but I do think it's pretty. Do I need it? No, but is it pretty? Yes. Oh, let's talk about this. Lunar Beauty, Manny MUA's brand. The Eternal Eclipse collection is available now. How much is it? Prices? Mama, prices. Okay, the palette will be $48. The brush set will be $35. Liquid lipstick is $18. Lip gloss $17. Full bundle for $95. I really like the branding on Lunar Beauty. I think that they're really smart about their packaging and about just how they do things in general. I think they make everything look very aesthetic, very modern, very cool. But this color story doesn't speak to me very much. I'm not really into like a gray. I know that we're going more in the cool tone direction these days, but if you can't tell, I wear a little bit of everything, but when it comes to neutrals, I'm more on the warm side than I am on the cool side. Not to say that I'll never do it, because I have and I will again. This just doesn't speak to me very much. I want to try Lunar Beauty, but I'm interested. I don't know if they're that witchy palette that they have. I don't know if that's available still or if that was a one-time thing. And I like that one, and I like the Strawberry Dreams palette. I would try those before I would try this. But that is that. Okay, let's talk about some blush. Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trios available for $25 each, or get the bundle of 3 for $67. I have an Alamar palette and some Alamar brushes that I got when I used to be subscribed to BoxyCharm, and their brand is really good, and I've heard these blushes are really good. I would get, if I got one, the blush trio in Fair to Light. I could probably also get away with the medium tan one, as you can see. So yeah, I think these look really pretty. I'd like to try their blushes one day. Like I said, I burned through my Black Friday budget, if we can even call it that. So I will not be buying anything else, but these are pretty and I do like them. So let's see if we have anything else that's of note. Okay, I do want to talk about this. I know we're just talking about palettes pretty much. Give Me Glow Cosmetics Vivid Rose Palette revealed. This will be $45 and has an estimated launch date on Black Friday. I've wanted to try Give Me Glow Cosmetics for a long time. I've heard that their shimmers are absolutely beautiful and that they're just really good. I love this. This speaks to me. I don't need it because I have the BH, I think it's called Sweet Pinks palette, that is pretty similar to this. So I definitely don't need it, but if I had a little bit more money to burn through, this is something that I did consider buying. I think it's really pretty. The only reason I didn't buy it is because there's so many good sales right now, and I didn't want to buy something that like is not on a sale and is full price. That's just how my thinking was working. I think this is very pretty, and I do want to try Give Me Glow eventually. This has been the video. Those are my thoughts on new releases, mostly palettes, but palettes are what we like here. I love a palette. If you like this kind of video, if you like makeup and tomfoolery and fun, sometimes I do content on mental health, I do content on Squishmallows, I do content on all sorts of things. If you like that kind of thing, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, Mom.